So going to be doing kind of like a pre-market analysis and then also a trade recap if I end up taking a trade today. But as of right now, we have a really, really, really good setup, and I have a lot of lines drawn, so don't worry, I'll break it down for everything. Yesterday, I did not take a trade because this is what the 5-minute time frame looks like. Pretty easy to not take a trade on this because, in essence, this looks phenomenal, right? This happens 20 minutes later, 15 minutes later even, I'm taking this trade, and I'm running it all the way up, right? This would have been a bomb trade. But as you can see, we had, I'll figure out, I can never find this fucking price range tool. I can never find it when I need it. You can see we had a 45-point move at market open, and the entire move over 20 minutes was 131 points in 20 minutes. So that's a little hard to trade, but we're going to go over today. Today looks really, 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 really good. So starting on the high time frame, NASDAQ has not taken out London session highs, but move over to ES. ES has already taken out London session highs. So if we go down to like the 5-minute, you can see we had London session highs here, or you can consider these here. Whatever the case is, we ended up taking them out already. Over on net, and we do almost have what it looks to be an hourly SMT. It has not formed yet, but we could be seeing an SMT with NASDAQ being the lag index. So we have this high and this low here, and then we have this low, and then ES making higher highs. So we could be seeing with ES being the lagging index in this case, but we'll have to see. It looks like it's going to hold up, though. I would rather take a trade on NQ, though, with the cleaner draws of liquidity to the downside. ES just looks like a fucking mess. What the fuck? But if we go over to NQ, big thing here is this order block. So we have this 5-minute order block. So we have this move down with these legs up. And then we also have fair 5-minute fair value gap below it. But I'm really concerned about this order block because if we go into equilibrium, we'll see the fib retracement tool. We go from this low to either this high or this high, you consider, whatever the case is. We are within equilibrium, right? That 50%. So we are within a premium to sell all the way down to here. So I think it looks really good for shorts. Obviously, I want to see shorts. We might not see shorts. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to see price continue to go up higher, but we'll see what happens. On the 5-minute time frame, we have this order block, so we have this move down before these moves up, and then we have a ton of draws of liquidity to the downside on the 5-minute. This is my big thing here is we have these relative equal lows, we have these lows, we have this huge draw of liquidity and London session lows. So we have a ton of draws of liquidity to the downside. This overall looks like a really, really good setup. We could have a good setup. Obviously, I'm going to be patient, wait for my confluences to hit, but right now, this looks really, really good. So I ended up not taking any trades today. Was overall just, honestly, a mess to say the least. So a lot of the confluences I wanted to see played out today. With this 5-minute breaker block forming, we ended up taking out London session highs. We did all this good stuff. The problem was, you can see right at market open, we just dump, and it was really unfortunate. I really wanted this to play out, and it kind of did in a way. It did do exactly what I wanted to, except it happened right at market open, and I don't trade market open. We see how aggressive this move was. It was obviously very quick, very aggressive. We'll do the price. So first hour, you dump 237 points. You can believe it when it's going to be a little hard to trade that, right? And we kind of get no retracements. We get no, we just rip down. We take out previous day lows, take out lows from Friday. We take all these draws of liquidity out within minutes, right? And it's just like, I don't know. It was really confusing to watch. I really wanted to see a reversal. Obviously, I was waiting for a lot more of the confluences to hit. We got a 5-minute break of structure to the upside, which was a good start. And then I wanted to see us blow through this fair value gap. I didn't want us to just hover in it, barely close out of it. Like, I want us to blow through this with displacement and end up taking a long position to fill in all this imbalance. But obviously we see that never happened. We ended up getting most of the way through it, and I wanted to see a strong closure above. I was really strict on that. We obviously didn't, and we ended up retracing down, and we're kind of just moving a little sideways now. So overall, very iffy day. I think this Powell speech had a little bit more impact than a yellow-orange folder. I really don't understand how Powell can be speaking and it's not a red folder. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. But again, market dumped heavily. It was very frustrating to watch this. Good discipline day, though. Didn't end up entering anything. Nothing really caught my eye. by the time the macro opened, I mean, we're down here when the macro opens. So I'm okay with entering a little before the macro. Some of my best trades have come from a couple minutes before the macro window opening, but again, it's hard for me to just enter off of like a break of structure to the downside, especially after sweeping this much liquidity. Like when we close previous day lows, it's like, okay, that's not like my time to enter shorts. Like that's like where I'm almost looking for a reversal, and we obviously didn't get that. Stayed really patient today, didn't take any trades. So I mean, that's all I got for today. It was this really boring day. All my confluences that I talked about earlier in the video all hit, except they all hit at like 9:33, which is a little frustrating, but it is what it is. That's trading. You got to be patient. You got to wait for your setups, and when the right time comes for those setups.